Listen, I come from the bottom. Yeah. Oh God, I ain't never had shit. I come from the bottom. Oh God, I ain't never had shit. Look at me now. I almost gave up 1,000 times. I did, yeah. I was robbing Peter trying to pay Paul. Yeah, feeling like my back against the wall. But I made it through it all. Yeah, counting me out, but you should've known when I needed you. Left me for dead. Sent a text, but you left me on red. Yeah, I know what it is, I know what it ain't. Hey, just for all them niggas who told me I can't. Listen, I come from the bottom. Yeah, oh God. Yeah, I ain't never had shit. I come from the bottom. Oh God, yeah, I ain't never had shit. Look at me now, I almost gave up 1,000 times. I did in a minute since I've been in it. Shit go way back to elementary. Remember singing in my graduation. I believe I can fly. Almost let the devil steal my dreams like a thief in the night, yeah. But look at me now, yeah, yeah. I've been working, I've been putting it down. I done came a long, long way. I jumped in a whole nother lane. I come from the bottom, oh God. I ain't never had shit, I come from the bottom, yeah. I ain't never had shit. Look at me now, I almost gave up 1,000 times. I did, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
DT the Kid.
Pray God not watching me. Arm to the T, suppressor on the carbon 15. Still not in the rapper conversations. I promise it don't bother me the least. Long as it ain't stopping me from eating. I've been chasing bread since a fetus. I was taught my Miranda rights before I learned the Pledge of Allegiance. Never flying Spirit or Allegiant unless I got my parachute packed. Fortunate I made it out the gutter. I promise I would never move back. All these bitches I might need a nap. All these bitches I might lose track. Ladies love me, I'm a cool cat. We just kick it, I'm a shoe rack. Pockets crippin' all these blue backs, but metaphorically I'm seeing green. Clientele tapping on the window and me and Piff was serving through the screen. Missing Piff, I hoped it was a dream. I woke up, you're still gone. They say time heals all. They never told me how long. Papa never popped up, mama had to raise me all on her own. Papa nothing but a coward, mama ain't made me all on her own. All that ever made me was more strong. Well, maybe just a little bitter. I done grown numb to it, no feelings. Guess we grow from it if it don't kill us. Raised by pimps, prostitutes, and killers, what can I say? I think drug dealing might as well be my family trade. I ain't have no maid when it got paid, now I got it made. Tomorrow's still not promised, all a nigga can do is pray. That God's not watching you. If he was, he'd be ashamed. You nothing but a disappointment, damn homie, you ain't nothing like you claim. You ain't no big homie. You been getting extorted, paying niggas off so they don't pick on you. You ain't causing havoc, you ain't about the action, you ain't got a stick on you. You and I are not the same, I take some pocket change out and put a hit on you. Sega 12 with the switch, fat ass shells looking like rigatoni. Life's a bitch and she sucks. I just tell it how it is, call it real spill, maybe I'm a klutz. I got all these babies yet, I ain't never gave 2 fucks. Call it hard work, call it dedication, never call it luck. I grew up without a maid, when it got paid, now I got it made. Tomorrow never was promised, all a nigga can do is pray. The God's not watching us. Nas kick the door, you know how it go, now we all fucked. Niggas stop the toilet up with the pounds, now it won't flush. We gon' all get tagged fast, cause you know scared niggas don't hush. Oh, what a nightmare, thank God I finally woke up. With somebody lady, now she talking crazy, told me keep in touch. With somebody lady, and I thought I loved her till I bust a nut. Then I snap back 5950, back to my senses, back to my mission, back to my business. She can't be my missus, I'ma kill that pussy, she a living witness. She gon' swear she miss me, but I know she kidding. Hold my heart frozen, I can't even feel it. Here's a cold shoulder, bitches getting chilly. Stacking my pennies, trying not to spend it, just to bring Scooby snacks to my kiddies. All my people eat, only way we living, we ain't got to worry. I know how they get it, call me Chef Carrot, I'ma keep the trays coming in my kitchen. Thank the chef for kitchen, put up double digits. You just busted dishes, those my only wishes. We don't waste a smidget, sipping on success, bad for my kidneys, so I gotta pass it like a Mike Bibby. On to my brother, then to my brother, then to my sister. Hope you get the picture. Long live pills.
DT the Kid.
M Harris Films, what you doing?
What up, tribe? What up, tribe? What's happening? Check this out. I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here real long on this live because probably in a few minutes this medicine about to kick in, and I'm gonna be delusional in a minute. I'm gonna be out of it. All right. So I wanted to come on and do this quick live before this medicine did kick in, and have me gone. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody checking in right now. Knee deep, my sister Knee Deep in the building. My sister Tip the Gift. What's happening, Tip? My sister's Tip is in the building. Break Room 411 is definitely up in here. My sister Vanessa, salute. You already know what it is, Vanessa. Shout out to everybody checking in. Most hated Bronze is definitely in here. My Indian family up in here. You feel what I'm saying? Speaking of that, we are gonna get back to our story. Y'all just gotta bear with me, man. Life is lifing right now. You feel what I'm saying? Life is lifing, and I'm not feeling the greatest right now. You know what I'm saying? So I am gonna get back to it. Y'all just gotta bear with me on that. But at the same time, even when the season is done, you can go back and watch all the episodes together. Though I am thrown off on the time of uploading them. But we're gonna get back to that. I also got another video that I'm gonna present to, because I want y'all to understand Oscarville, here in Atlanta, Georgia, better known as Lake Lanier, was not the only indigenous community that was flooded by water. You feel what I'm saying? That these people ran people off their land and flooded them by water. So I do have a video coming where I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm going to show you that there were many indigenous communities, and you'll hear in the video, they'll say African American, but we know about that. But what I do want to show y'all is in the video, you're going to notice that most of the indigenous communities that they flooded were over here in this southeast area on up into the East Coast. The places, this is what I be telling y'all about those Indian stories. When you hear them talking about the indigenous people of the land or these Indian stories, look at the geographical location of whatever tribe they're talking about. When you hear them talking about over here in this south or the southeast, up that East Coast, like, yeah, that's probably you. That's probably you they're talking about. Even when you hear people talking about the Africans coming over into Florida and stuff and mixing in with the indigenous tribes over here, that should tell you something. If so-called Africans were able to come over into this part of the land where we say our story takes place at, then that should probably tell you those people, or tell you what those people look like. If those so-called African people could mix in with people that look like the copper colored people that were already over here, then that should tell you what the indigenous people of the land look like, okay? So I want to run that down to you. I want to show y'all how many um, indigenous communities were flooded by man-made lakes. I mean, whole communities. It wasn't just Oscarville. But if you want to start with Oscarville, you can start with Oscarville. If you want to start looking into those type of things, yeah, and you know, you can start with Oscarville. Um, Black Wall Street. Look at how they did us in Black Wall Street. These were indigenous people of the land who owned businesses and they owned land. You know what I'm saying? These were not no slaves brought over from nowhere. These were people of the land. You feel what I'm saying? So, excuse me, y'all. I want y'all. I'm gonna check in. You know, I'm gonna do something on that upcoming. I was looking at the video earlier tonight that I want to present to y'all. It was a good breakdown of all the different indigenous. They're not gonna say indigenous. They're not gonna tell you indigenous. Um, they're not gonna tell you indigenous. There's something I want to show y'all too before I get started. Let me see if I can send it over to my computer right quick. There's something I want to play for y'all real quick before. Let me see if I can upload it right quick and I'll just play it from my page. Give me 1 second, y'all. There's something I want to play for y'all. Because what I want y'all to understand is information is out there to get. It's out there to get, but you can continue to let people tell you things all they want. Okay, they can keep telling you who you are. I got a video I'm uploading real quick. It's just a minute. It's a minute long video, but I want y'all to see that information is out there to get. Okay, you can continue to let people tell you who you are and who you're not on this land. Um, but at some point, if you want the truth, you got to go get it. You got to go get it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to go find it. People are not going to give you truth. All right. So before I start, give me 1 second. Um, before I step into this video won't be long at all. Just I wouldn't let me get back to my people, man. Hold on real quick. Y'all gotta bear with me. My sister Sonya is in the building. What's happening, Sonya? Great to see you in here. Who else? Did I get everybody? This is a new me, always checking in, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I hope y'all doing good tonight, y'all. I'm still trying to get over this little cold, man. You know what I'm saying? This thing. 1 minute it felt like it was out of here. And then it was like it came right back. Like, nah, I'm still here. I'm still up in here. All right. So y'all just bear with me. I'm finna as soon as I get off this live, I'm finna lay it right back down. So this live right here, it won't be long. Um, but and I know everybody's engulfed right now, and I know this is probably not a popular topic to talk about right now because everybody's engulfed in the mess. Okay, everybody's engulfed in beefing with each other. Everybody's engulfed in the Diddy trial. Everybody's engulfed in the Tory Lane situation. You know, everybody's entertained right now. You know, everybody's very much entertained right now. So I know this isn't going to be too popular or too interesting to people who don't want to, you know, dig into anything else other than mess. I mean, a little mess is cool here and there, you know, but at some point I get tired of it. Like I get bored with it. So this video right here, let me see if it uploaded yet. Okay. Before I start, I want to play this video real quick. This is for my American Indians. Let me play this video real quick. All right. This is something to, let me get it up on the screen. Listen, man, this is all I'm telling y'all is the information is out here to get. Okay. Let me put it up on the screen, share screen. I just want to get it. Let me come out of this. But you can also go look into this too. You can go look into this, okay? Let me get it up on the screen. Let me get it up on the screen. Da, 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 da. All right, y'all. So, like I said, information is out there to get. It's up to you if you want to go get it or not. You feel me? I don't have time to like really sit and go back and forth with people, man. Like that just want to argue with me about who I am and who I'm not on this land. All right, so um, let me play this.
American Indians versus the Native Americans. Let's end this debate for once and for all. American Indians, previously enslaved, were freed in 1865 and given birthright citizenship. Okay, now let's look at this article that I have pulled up. On June 2nd, 1924, Congress enacted the Indian Citizenship Act, which granted citizenship to all Native Americans born in the United States. We are two completely different people. We have birthright citizenship. You do not.
So this is something I keep trying to explain to people when it comes to the American Indian, which are so-called black people versus those Native American Indians. I want you to listen. We have birthrights to this land. They have citizenship to this land. We are not the same people. This is why I told y'all, why do y'all think Trump is sending ICE all up and through those reservations? Because a lot of those people are not indigenous to this land. They're not indigenous to this land. Those people on them reservations with the TPs and all of that, they're not indigenous to this land. We have birthright. So let me replay this video again. Mama 3, what's happening with you? Let's go.
American Indians versus the Native Americans. Let's end this debate for once and for all. American Indians, previously enslaved, were freed in 1865 and given birthright citizenship. Okay, now let's look at this article that I have pulled up. On June 2nd, 1924, Congress enacted the Indian Citizenship Act, which granted citizenship to all Native Americans born in the United States. We are two completely different people. We have birthright citizenship. You do not. You are native to the continent of America, but you are not indigenous to the American land that is now governed by the United States, and you did not receive your citizenship until 1924. We, the so-called black people, the indigenous nation of America, received our birthright citizenship in 1865. So how could we want to be someone who don't have nothing? We don't want to be you. We want the respect that we earned and deserve. And it will be given to us. And the reason why the colonizers said that they wanted you guys over here is because that they believed that you would keep their traditions and that you would keep their morals. And you have proved them right.
So let me I'm gonna play it one more time, okay? I'm just gonna play that one more time before I get into the real video that I want to play. Step Up, what's happening with you? What's happening? So what I'm saying is I've been telling y'all there is a difference between the American Indian or the reclassified American Indian Negro of North America versus the Native Americans that you see more out west. They look Asian, they look Spanish. It's what Hollywood is showing you the indigenous people are. Even in the movie Sinners, they showed you the so-called Choctaw Indians, but they showed you, yeah, I'm trying. I'm still down bad, but I'm trying. Um, Even in the movie Sinners, they showed you the so-called Choctaw Indians, and they looked like the Asians. They looked like the people with the TPs. They didn't look like you. Okay. So another thing, I want y'all to pay attention to when they start dropping these movies and stuff. When they be dropping these movies, man, when they see that there's a big awakening going on, they start dropping these little 1842 Jim Crow ass videos and movies and shit, man. Pay attention to when they start doing stuff like that. They're trying to rock you back to sleep. They're trying to rock you back to sleep. All right. So y'all just have to be aware of these things. All right. Be aware of these things. All right. Now, I'm gonna play this one more time, and then I'm gonna get into the video that I want to get into. Okay, which has nothing to do with any of this.
American Indians versus the Native Americans. Let's end this debate for once and for all. American Indians, previously enslaved, were freed in 1865 and given birthright citizenship. Okay, now let's look at this article that I have pulled up. On June 2nd, 1924, Congress enacted the Indian Citizenship Act, which granted citizenship to all Native Americans born in the United States. We are two completely different people. We have birthright citizenship. You do not. You are native to the continent of America, but you are not indigenous to the American land that is now governed by the United States, and you did not receive your citizenship until 1924. We, the so-called Black people, the indigenous nation of America, received our birthright citizenship in 1865. So how could we want to be someone who don't have nothing? We don't want to be you. We want the respect that we earned and deserve. And it will be given to us. And the reason why the colonizers said that they wanted you guys over here is because that they believe that you would keep their traditions and that you would keep their morals. And you have proved them right.
All right, so that's what I wanted to show y'all. And yes, when they was taking our land, when they were tricking us out of our land, all of that. This is what I'm telling y'all. These people signed themselves up into these tribes. These white folks, they signed themselves up into these tribes with these Native Americans, these foreigners, and they are now on these reservations getting the benefits that they said they were going to give you back, that they were owing you. They're paying themselves back. They're because they telling you that you're African and you're Black and you're this, you're everything but the indigenous people of the land, and you're allowing them to tell you that. You're allowing them to push you off the land. So yes, this is when they started. This is what Bones was telling y'all about these tribes. These are not the original 5 civilized tribes. These are this is what the government put together. These tribes that y'all keep talking about, y'all need IDs for and all of that. We ain't need no IDs. We ran the land like we didn't need no IDs. This is what Bones was talking about when he keeps telling y'all like these tribes are not the same tribes before the government got involved. These are not them. You know, these are what the government put in place, and they're taking your benefits on the land. But again, you want to be Black, you want to be African American, and everything else other than who you are on the land. And as long as you do that, someone will take your benefits on the land. They will steal your identity and say you're stealing theirs. They'll tell you that you're stealing. They have no culture. They have no culture. They steal everything from you. Everything from you. And they tell you that you're stealing from them. Okay. So I know I think I just saw Mora is live. So let me get on through this video because I know some of y'all want to get over there, you know, and deal with more than likely it's Robert Hampton or some shit, or Brianna, but whatever, you know, that's y'all cup of tea over there. So let me get back to the video that I did want to show y'all. A lot of times, man, what the hell is going on? Okay, I'm on the wrong. That's fine. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get to y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get over there to y'all drama. A lot of times, like I told y'all, and maybe some of y'all need this right here. Maybe some of y'all need this to balance out some of that drama and all that stuff that's going on over there. All right. So let me get this up on the screen. This video I ran across earlier today. I did not watch it all. I didn't. I started out watching it, but sometimes when I see stuff, um, I stop it because I'll be wanting to watch it with y'all live. All right. Now, this video right here deals with intuition. All right. They say it's 4 types of intuition. I don't even know what they are. I don't even know what they are. But let me start by saying this. This is what I mean. And again, right now, this is no shot at my religious people, my people that's the Bible thumpers, the Jesus lovers, and all the Jehovah Witness. And this ain't no shot at y'all or whatever. But it's more of me trying to help you understand where those of us who don't believe in religion, how we go within. We deal more within ourselves. We don't go outside of ourselves looking for answers and trying to get understanding of things that some man-made religion is telling me to believe in. We deal with more of ourselves. So I'm kind of trying to bring the religious people who care, because some people just like, I love my Jesus and I'm scared of that hell fire. So it don't matter what you say, Kelly. I'm gonna believe in whatever I want to believe in, just in case, it is real. And once you finally get rid of that fear of these man-made religions, man, you'll kind of get a better understanding of the way those of us who don't follow religion and who are not into religion kind of think. So this video right here is dealing with intuition. All right. So I want to know, which intuition are you? It's only 15 minutes. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. It even tells you that ye are gods, And like I said, if I was going to entertain a God concept, it would definitely be that I have God characteristics. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm the creator. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying each one of us have God characteristics. If we want to entertain a God concept, but never mind that. I'm just trying to kind of bring some people into our world, okay? Of the way we think. This video right here, this is another video that I want to bring you into the way I think. Some people be curious about how my mind works. I be watching shit like this, right? So I didn't watch this whole video, but from the start of it, I did start watching it, and I wanted to watch it with you guys live. So I want you to tell me, as you're listening, which intuition are you? What resonates more with you? And then too, I also want y'all to understand about getting in tune with yourself. Get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with who you are in the universe, in nature, in in this life. What are you here to do? Who are you? Intuitions are real. And let me say this: intuitions are not exclusive to women. I don't know what women what makes women think intuitions are exclusive to their sex? No, men have intuitions too. Believe that. So the same way y'all be feeling shit, or y'all might feel shit's wrong, we feel the same shit. All right, so let's get that understood. Intuitions are not exclusive to women. Let's go. Let's deal with these intuitions. Let's see who you are.
Intuition is seeing with the soul. It's the quiet voice that guides you when reason falls short. Carl Jung believed that tapping into this inner wisdom can unlock answers you didn't know you had, answers that can shape your life in ways you never imagined. Something we all feel, but few of us fully understand. Intuition is often seen as a mysterious force, a gut feeling we can't quite explain. But Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists in history, saw intuition as much more than that. To Jung, intuition was a powerful mental function that connects us to our inner world and the hidden patterns around us. It goes beyond logic or observation. It's almost instinctual. In this video, we'll explore Carl Jung's view on intuition, including the 4 different types he identified. We'll talk about practical ways to develop each of these forms of intuition, the life-changing benefits they can bring, and even how to tell if you're an intuitive type. So let's get started. The 4 types of intuition. 1. Sensing intuition. The first type of intuition we'll discuss is sensing intuition. Sensing intuition is a kind of physical connection to the world around us. It's not just about what we see or hear. It's about picking up on subtle clues in our environment that others might overlook. You might think of it as being in tune with the atmosphere around you. For example, let's say you walk into a room and immediately feel that something's off. Maybe the air feels heavy, or you sense a kind of tension without anyone saying a word. That's sensing intuition at work. You're picking up on subtle, almost invisible cues that signal to you that something isn't right. This form of intuition is often found in people who are deeply connected to their physical environment, like artists, performers, or even people in high-pressure fields who need to read a room quickly. Take actors, for instance. Great actors have to sense the energy of the scene and their fellow actors, reacting in ways that feel genuine and powerful, even if no words are spoken. This type of intuition lets them connect with the emotional undercurrents of a scene, creating something that feels raw and real for the audience. 2. Thinking intuition. Next up, we have thinking intuition. This type of intuition is fascinating because it blends intuition with logic and reason. While it might sound contradictory, thinking intuition helps us jump to conclusions that make sense in hindsight, even if we didn't logically work through every step to get there. It's the type of intuition that helps us solve problems, even when we don't have all the facts. Think of it like this. Have you ever had an aha moment when you suddenly knew the answer to a complex problem without knowing exactly how you got there? For example, Sherlock Holmes, the fictional detective, often knows things that seem impossible to guess. He connects the dots instinctively, making leaps that others can't see. In real life, scientists and inventors often rely on this type of intuition. Albert Einstein, for instance, talked about how he trusted his intuition to guide him toward ideas that logic alone couldn't explain. Thinking intuition lets us look at a few scattered details and suddenly understand the bigger picture, which is crucial in fields that require innovation and creativity. Imagine a software developer spotting a bug in their code. They might not have all the details laid out, but their intuition lets them see the potential cause, guiding them to a solution before it's even clear to others. 3. Feeling intuition. Feeling intuition is all about understanding emotions, both our own and those of others. People with strong feeling intuition often have an almost empathic ability to sense what others are going through, even if no one's explicitly saying it. It's like being able to tune into the emotional frequency of those around you. Think about a therapist who can sense what their client is feeling, even if the client isn't expressing it outright. Carl Jung himself, in his work with patients, used feeling intuition to connect with them on a deeper level. He didn't just listen to what they said, he tuned into their body language, tone, and even what they were avoiding talking about. This gave him insight into their inner struggles and allowed him to guide them in profound ways. People with strong feeling intuition often find themselves understanding others at a level that can be hard to explain. It's almost like having a sixth sense for emotions, picking up on what lies beneath the surface. In relationships, this intuition can create a deeper, more compassionate bond with others, as they're often able to empathize and respond in ways that resonate emotionally. 4. Judging intuition. Finally, we have judging intuition. Judging intuition is all about seeing the big picture. People with strong judging intuition can anticipate future trends, recognize patterns, and understand the broader meaning behind events. It's a kind of intuition that helps leaders, visionaries, and strategists. For example, Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, is often cited as having a strong judging intuition. He had this unique ability to see where technology was going and understand what people would want before they even knew it themselves. Judging intuition is like having an inner compass that helps you see beyond the immediate moment and plan for the future. In a way, this type of intuition is like seeing the map of life, understanding not only where you are, but where you're going. It's an invaluable skill for anyone in leadership or creative fields, as it helps them anticipate changes and guide others effectively. These 4 types of intuition, sensing, thinking, feeling, and judging, each have their own strengths, and they allow us to interact with the world in ways that go beyond just logic or observation. But how can we develop these forms of intuition in our own lives? Now that we've explored Jung's 4 types of intuition, let's talk about practical ways to cultivate them. Carl Jung believed that intuition could be developed, and he proposed several techniques that allow us to tap into this inner wisdom. Here are a few methods he recommended. 1. Active imagination. Active imagination is a technique Jung himself used and encouraged. It's a form of meditation where you let your mind wander, exploring images, thoughts, and scenarios as they arise. This technique helps you connect with your subconscious and allows your inner thoughts to come forward without judgment. Here's how you can try it. Set aside some quiet time, close your eyes, and let your mind visualize a scene or question that's on your mind. For example, if you're struggling with a decision, imagine yourself in a situation related to that choice. Then, let your mind explore that scene, paying attention to any images or emotions that arise. Engage with them as if they were real, and see where your imagination takes you. You might be surprised by the insights that come up. This technique is particularly powerful for those who have a lot of internal dialogue or find themselves overthinking. It allows the subconscious to speak up, giving you insights that your conscious mind might not reach on its own. 2. Dream interpretation. For Jung, dreams were a direct link to the unconscious mind, a kind of nighttime intuition where our minds process hidden thoughts and emotions. By analyzing our dreams, we can gain insights into our deepest fears, desires, and even intuitive knowledge. To start, keep a dream journal next to your bed and jot down any dreams as soon as you wake up. Even if they seem random, patterns often emerge over time. For example, recurring symbols or themes might hint at unresolved emotions or hidden desires that your conscious mind isn't aware of. Over time, this practice helps you become more familiar with your inner world, allowing intuition to surface naturally.
So I'm gonna stop there. Okay. Um, no, I have been checking out some Machiavelli videos. I definitely have. Shout out to you, set up on even mentioning that. I have like so set up. You see what I be on. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop this video here. But I do want to ask y'all, out of what you heard so far, what would you say your intuition? If you're an intuitive person, what would you say? Which one resonates with you? I think for me, it would be the thinking and judging intuition that I would resonate with myself. It's crazy because you have some people who look at me as what some would call a leader, you know. And if y'all wouldn't even believe, like a lot of times, man, I don't be having the answers, man. I don't be having uh things figured out. It's almost like when I make things happen, I just make it happen off of my intuition of it's going to get done. It's going to happen. I don't know how. I don't know, but I'm gonna make it happen. Again, and when it comes to the thinking intuition, I think that's also me also. And I think that's why I a lot of times have the unpopular opinion. I say the things a lot of people think but won't say out loud. I say, you know, it's not hard for me to go against the grain because it's the way I think. It's my intuition on the way I think. I don't see it exactly how you see it. And until I'm brought around to that conclusion that you got, I'm going to see it my way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to see it how I see it. And at the end of the day, we might be on the same thing, but it wasn't my journey. It wasn't my route to take that you took. You feel what I'm saying? Um, Yeah, me too, Break Room. I can see both though. I can see both in me, the thinker and the judging. Um, because I'm really like once it hits my mind, and if it hits my mind, you said 3 out of the 4 resonate with you. Okay, okay, okay. Nah, that's what's up. Once it hits my mind, I'm on it. I'm on it. And you know, again, this is no shot at my religious people, man. But people that think like us or people like us, we just don't sit around and wait for something outside of us that we can't prove exists to lead us, to guide us. You know, I get it. I know why you believe what you believe because for many of us, it was passed down to us. It was simply passed down to us, and we were fed this fear of religion since we were babies. You feel what I'm saying? Some of us before we were babies, while in the womb and everything. So I can get it, but once you come to like deal with yourself and start asking questions about who you are and what you are. Why are you here? Why do you exist? Once you start digging into inside of you, the God within you, the God with inside of you, once you start to deal with that part of you, you're going to things are going to start coming to you, the downloads, the intuitions, you know what I'm saying? the the where you're seeing things happen before it happens. Once you start to find out who you are, once you start to recognize nature. I was telling somebody this at work the other day, right? I was telling a sister this at work. I said, sister, I get it. I get it. She said, this is hard for me to deal with. What you're saying is hard for me to. I told her, I totally get it. I wasn't always here either. Remember, I'm a preacher's son. You feel what I'm saying? To this day, I'm a preacher's son. And it wasn't hard it wasn't always easy for me to, that's another thing I'm working on too. Y'all own it tonight. Y'all own it. Y'all are in my head. That's another thing I am. This isn't the dream world. Is another thing that I have been studying videos on, philosophies on. Also, these things that y'all have named tonight are where I've been at. Stoicism, the dream world, Machiavelli, looking at these philosophers. I watched a video today about not caring. Not caring. You care too much. Once you stop caring, once you stop caring what people think about you, once you stop caring about, man, watch how your life changes. Once you start moving for you, like I watched a video today on that I said, man, I got to do a live on this. Like, sometimes y'all, when I come live like this, I don't know who this live is meant for. Even this live right here. I just like to share with y'all what I be watching. When y'all don't see me online and y'all don't see me around, these are the things that I be watching. These are the things like, Um, yeah, setup is on it. Setup is on it. Um, Step up, I'm sorry. Step up is on it. Once you start to realize these things, and see, you got people in the chat that's taking you into their minds. And this is what I like because I don't know who's watching this live or who may run across this live and see these comments and say, huh, what are they talking about? Let me go check it out because you never know whose life you just changed. Or walk them. You may have just walked, just this comment alone, or one of the other comments I put up on the screen may have just walked someone into their next level. Excuse me, y'all. May have just walked somebody into their next level of consciousness. And for me, I kind of feel like this is one of my next level of consciousness. I can always tell when I'm going to my next level of consciousness because um things will start coming to me. Like the way y'all are in this chat telling me, like, check this out, check that out. Oh, I'm already on this, Callie. I'm already on that. You late to the party. But okay, so um they're helping me walk into my next level of consciousness. I know I have people around me now. I know I have people in my circle that ain't all about drama and mess, and they can get on my level of this boring shit over here. You feel what I'm saying? This logical thinking shit over here. This dealing with yourself shit over here. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with a little mess here and there, a little entertainment. But some of us, this is what we find is our entertainment is growing in knowledge, helping our people. Um, those who like to stay involved in the mess and the entertainment, shout out to y'all. I just have to, at some point I had to be like, yeah, man, I need something to, you know, make me feel like I'm learning something, like I'm advancing somewhere. I can hold a conversation about something other than reality TV or a Diddy trial. You feel what I'm saying? Or a Lil Durk trial, or or loving hip hop. I need to be around people who help feed my mind, um, and make me feel like I'm growing. So it's good to see people in the chat who can actually, I know I can actually go to and be like, hey, what else you know? Like, what else? Who else can you lead me to? You feel what I'm saying? So that's the reason I come and do these type of lives sometimes because I want y'all to just see when I'm not online or when I'm in my own little world. These are the things that I'm watching. These are the things that I'm allowing to because I feel like sometimes I have to cleanse my mind of all the drama, all the everywhere I've gone online so far. Renita, what's happening with you? Shout out to you. Um, exactly, Sonya. Um, I have to cleanse my mind. Everywhere I go online, everything I see is Diddy this, Diddy that, Diddy this, Diddy that. It's like, what else? We hate Trump this, we hate Trump that, we hate Trump this, we hate Trump that. Another black man has been shot. Carmelo Anthony. Stand for the black man. Oh, they're trying to take another black man down. Robert Hampton, Rihanna battle. like I have to cleanse my mind. God damn. Like I need something to make me feel like I'm living. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't all that mess, man. All that mess. I can't. I can't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I have to come back over into my world. I have to I have to Tia, what's happening with you? I have to remove myself away from things that I feel like don't motivate me positively. And I've had to do this on multiple occasions. This is why those of you on Facebook, some of y'all might have sent me a friend request and I ain't even answered that shit because I don't let everybody into, I just don't allow everybody into my space. You know what I'm saying? I'm very funny about who I allow into my space because some people are full of nothing but drama, or some people don't want to learn. Some people just they don't want to grow. They just want to be entertained. And once I see like my crowd of people is just people that just want to be entertained, I have to reassess who I have around me and what am I doing. Like, because energy is contagious. Energy is contagious, you know, good or bad. Good or bad, you know. So if I'm this is why I change my Facebook pages and stuff so frequently, because once I feel like, okay, this crowd right here, they're stuck. They're not trying to go any higher than where they're at right now. You know, you can put information right in their face and they don't want to go any higher. They don't want to accept anything. They're here. They're here. This is when I start to distance myself, remove myself. And I want y'all to understand it's okay to remove yourself from anything that you feel doesn't um doesn't move you positively. It doesn't inspire you positively. It doesn't move you in a direction of up or forward. You know, I agree. I agree. And that's why I'm saying, she said, Step Up says to be entertained is to be mind controlled. That's why there is so much of it out here. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Exactly. And I appreciate that, Renita. That means a lot, you know. Um, a little exactly, a little drama here and there, and you know, I get it. All right. But at the end of the day, we have to look at us as a people and we have to ask ourselves, where are we growing at? Hold on one second, y'all. Um, we have to ask ourselves as a people. Hold on. We have to look at us as a people, man, and be like, God, what are we doing with ourselves? We're very entertained. We love to be entertained. But if we took the time to again, as I was saying on last live, grow in knowledge, put ourselves in positions to change our conditions, we could be so much better as a people, man. We could be so much better as a people, but yet we rather be distracted by the Diddy trials, the race hustling. We'd rather be out here moving in our emotions instead of thinking logically. So these are some things that I've been on, y'all. Stoicism. I've really been on stoicism. Just understanding how to control the mind, understanding. Like I told y'all, I'm no teacher or nothing. I'm no teacher, but I like to right. Right, right. No, and exactly, exactly. Step up. Exactly. A little bit here and there. Too much of anything is can be bad for you, right? I just um, I just try to look for things that help my people, man. That help grow my people, man. You know, no, you're right. You can only take some. You're right. You're right. No, and that's what I'm saying. I can. She said I can only take so much news too. I follow, I repost certain information, but love the sciences aspects too. Listen, too much news can be, yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, maybe right now, hey, okay, I'm tired of the news. Let me go see what they gossiping about over here a little bit. or let me step into something else outside of news and gossip. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to find a balance in life. But this is why I show y'all these videos. I just like to show y'all the dream world is something else that has been on me strong. I'm gonna tell you other things. As Stoicism, the dream world, these philosophers. I'm getting very in tune with some of these philosophers and the things that they've come up with. One of the things I've been dealing with is I don't even know how you call it. What do you call it? Where they're basically talking about what happens. It's kind of like they're basically talking about what if you're already dead? You know what I'm saying? What if you're dead now? You know, like type things. These are some things that I've been watching. Very good videos. Just trying to control the mind, things like that. So when I run across certain videos, I just like to come share it with y'all because I really don't know. Matter of fact, one of the videos I was watching today, okay, that was the one called Why Do You Care So Much? Man. And even with the drama, some of y'all that's involved in, let me say this to some of y'all that's involved in some of these dramas on this internet. If you're a content creator, man, one thing I came to learn, man, is this is the World Wide Web, man. And you can't care about everything somebody says about you online, man. You know, even in my situation, I got to a point where I just said, man, listen, I'm tired. I don't care what that person's saying about me, man. They don't affect my life. They're not affecting my life. Once I've stated my point and I felt like I got to a point where it's nothing else I can say, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. But you don't have to reply to everything. You don't have to go to every fight you're invited to on this World Wide Web. You'll be fighting for life. You'll be fighting for life. And you have to get to a point where you stop going to look for stuff. Stop going to look for it. You can't get upset. These are things that I had to learn about myself, like to help myself remove myself out of the mud, out of the drama, out of the dirt. I had to learn, like, man, you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to. Now you pick and choose what you want to address, you know. But you don't have to go, especially if you're a content creator or you're trying to better your channel or whatever. I mean, y'all know I don't care about my channel. Like, I don't care. I just come on YouTube to post videos. Like, I use it as a place to go post videos. I don't use it as I'm a content creator. I'm not consistent enough to be no content creator. Y'all will be waiting on a video from me for 3 months. You feel what I'm saying? If it was left to me to be on schedule to be a content creator. Big time. Big time. If you're a content creator, man, you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to. A lot of y'all are killing y'all channels. Y'all are losing y'all crowds. And then some of y'all it's hard for y'all to even go to, once you've been in the mess so long, it's hard for y'all to even go to other content because people done watched you talk about this. Nobody wants to hear you talk about anything else. They don't even want to hear you talk about anything else. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is all we know you for talking about. I get it with me. Listen, man, I have no interest in the mess. So this is why I try to over here on my channel give y'all a space to where y'all can come hear something that I feel like is either uplifting, it's inspiring positively, it's thought provoking, you know, or it's educational. You know, again, you might catch a little mess over here, but I try my best to keep y'all away from the mess over here. I might get in my bag a little bit and troll every now and then when I feel the need to troll somebody. and more than likely, whoever I'm trolling is somebody that has trolled me or bothered me. You know, a little comedy, yeah. Big facts. So I just wanted to, bring y'all some. Hopefully, when I bring y'all these videos, maybe you sit back and be like, yo, you might sit back on your own, like, I don't even like that Cali nigga, but damn, that video he played that shit was kind of thought provoking. Like, that was a good ass video. You don't have to like me to accept the information. And all I'm trying to do is, plant these seeds in the universe, man, and put this out in the universe. All right. So, with that being said, man, like, I hope y'all, enjoyed the video. Y'all just got to bear with me. I'm trying to come up out of this. Man, that's good to hear. And as you notice, like as y'all notice, when you're doing things like thought provoking things, people don't want to hear that. People don't want to sit around and listen to it. They need the drama. They need the mess. They need to be. And it's crazy that I watch people claim how much they are for their race of people, and I just watch people tear each other down, man. Like really tear each other down, and that should be wild to me. It'd be wild to me. Um, but hey, it is what it is, man. This is just me trying to walk y'all into my life, man. Like when I'm not online and y'all don't know where I'm at or what I'm doing, more than likely, this is what I'm listening to. I'm somewhere listening to things like this. You'll have people who will say, I'm not intelligent, you know. You'll have people be like, listen how he talk. Listen to this. And look at, he rough around the edges and this and that. But I have listen, man. I might not be the brightest star in the sky, but my star does shine bright. It does shine bright in its own way. All right. So just because somebody can talk real elegant and pull wool over your eyes, don't mean I'm not intelligent. I move in my lane, and you know I help who I can help with my rough around the edges ass. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Nah, you like this is what I want to get on. This is what I want to get on, Step Up. This is what I want to get on. All right. I can only do my part. I'm one person. I can only do my part. If we can, you know, make this catch fire, then maybe we can stop talking about all of the systemic racism and white supremacy and all that. Maybe we could stop talking about all that because people will start moving different, thinking different, informing themselves, man. Putting themselves in better positions. And if I can be just a little spark of that, that flame that sparks somebody's mind to, inspire change, man, I'm with that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I be trying to do, man. That's all I be trying to do. The sister Sonya right here, she always comes in the chat and talks about how her grandson, be watching me, or she be taking some of the stuff back to her grandson. I know. I'm gonna get back to it, sis. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it. I got you. That means a lot to me when I hear her talk about how her grandbaby is benefiting off. Listen, y'all, that's what it's about. I don't know how to stress that anymore. It's them grandbabies. It's them children coming behind us. Man, we got a lot of work to do on our youth, man. We got a lot of work to do on our youth, man. And golly, that's why when I see stuff like that, that means a lot to me, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I can feel this medicine kicking in, but Y'all be good, man, and help each other grow, man. Real talk.
Questions. Can I ask what we hate each other for? See, I'm just asking. You got that passion to see your sister go. I wanna see that woman stand, you leave her on the floor. Let's try to gain some understanding before you go to war. Your spirit pour deja vu, I've seen this before. Time after time played in my mind, I can't take no more. I did the crime, I did the time, I only bruised my soul. I had to grind, I had to climb, I had to choose my role. Have you been told that I love you lately? Been around those who don't bug you lately. Go around those who don't drive you crazy. You need a hug, my sister. I better hell with that mean mug, my sister. Come on, receive it, don't you shove, don't push me. It might not be about your nookie. And again, it might be about your cooking. Give you some ends, trying to supply some cushion. Discipline without no whooping. Known to show and prove without no woofing. Open your eyes to what you overlooking. Baby, don't that feel nice? Yeah, let me show that, don't that feel right? Ever felt what true love feel like? This ain't no pill high. With no shit that growing, no feel high. Keep you grounded, but yet you still fly. See, now I realize you epitomize everything a woman should be. And I pray to God that he working on my third eye, so I see that this world ain't all about you. It ain't all about me, but if you really giving out LOVE, so can I ask what we hate each other for? See, I'm just asking, you got that passion to see your brother go. I wanna see that man stand, you leave him on the floor. Let's try to gain some understanding before we go to war. Your spirit pour deja vu, I've seen this before. Young men are dying, young women dying, I can't take no more. You do the crime, you do the time, you only bruise your soul. You gotta grind, you gotta climb, you gotta choose your road. Have you been told that I love you lately? Go around those who don't bug you lately. Been around those who don't drive you crazy. You need a hug, my brother. Better help with all that hate, my brother. I know you dealt with dudes that's fake, my brother. Understand I can relate, my brother. Only so much you can take, my brother. What I'm trying to say, don't let that hate become you. Don't never break, my brother. Let me carry some of that weight, my brother. Better cleanse your soul for it's too late, my brother. See, now I realize you epitomize everything a brother should be. And I understand that that melanin inside you connect you to me. And that sun is where we gon' meet. Like God is how we gon' speak with the same power to build and destroy, but yet unique. See, you get weak and I get weak, and we stay strong together. We keep each other inside that light, cause the darkness harms whoever. And you only create a diamond, keep applying that pressure. My crew knew better, go faster by yourself, but we go farther when we go together. I ask what we hate each other for. See, I'm just asking, we got that passion to see each other go. I wanna see that person stand, you leave them on the floor. Let's try to gain some understanding before you go to war. Your spirit pour deja vu, I've seen this before. Young men are dying, young women dying, I can't take no more. I did the crime, I did the time, I only bruised my soul. I had to grind, I had to climb, I had to choose my road. Have you been told that I love you lately? That I love you lately. Have somebody, I love you lately. Say, I love you lately. Have somebody told you. Yeah. See how that came out.
Bro, we had a blast, okay? That was so much fun.
Hey, yo. I'm sorry, baby, not you. You.
Me?
Yes, you. Come hither.
Wait, what?
Hither.
We love lies.
So what, you got trying to talk to me, baby?
Usually everybody tries to holler at them.
My mind is more flexible than most niggas. I ain't got that kind of time for them broke bitches. You could look like Lou Gossett if you making a deposit in my life and I call you my wife. This shit ain't a riddle. You feel like the fucking monkey in the middle. The truth is you felt unattractive since you was little. The proof is you've been overactive sexually. Cause your friends say pussy is power on IG, but pussy just power for an hour or so. The rest of the day, you a hoe. Sound a little harsh, yeah, but of course, East ain't West, and South ain't North. You don't need snow tires when you driving a Porsche. You don't pay that kind of price to be driving on thin ice, nah. But lucky for you, I'm not those niggas. I'm the motherfucking truth on these hoes, nigga. I'ma shine you up until you glow, nigga. Support your shit until you blow, nigga. Give you the game that help you grow, nigga. Remind you every day until you know, nigga. If pretty is what pretty does, I'm in love with a supermodel. Deep dive without the goggles.
Tell me you love me without saying you love me. Tell me you want someone, want someone. Tell me you want someone, want someone. Tell me you love me without saying you love me. Praying you love me. Praying you love me.
They slept on Snow White and she became the queen. They slept on mattresses and that became a thing. They slept on me, I bought a pinky ring and a berry white Chevy but painted it Al Green. Respectfully, intellectually, you in a cocoon, could be a butterfly soon. That's up to you. You ain't gotta lie to yourself. Why trick with these niggas when you can buy it yourself? Look, knowledge is wealth when it's knowledge itself. You are not a bad bitch when you in bad health. Do me a favor, give yourself a little more credit. You ain't like these other bitches, don't you ever forget it. Yeah, I said it.
Tell me you love me without saying